Afternoon. This is Nita with the Timepiece Garden, and Panda's taking off the hill that way. Excuse me. Yeah, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 37 degrees outside. We've hit our high for the day. I had dental work done this morning. I came home, took some Tylenol, and just kind of went back to bed. So, again, here we are. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm like, I need to come out and check the hoop tunnel. See how it's doing in the cold. Sound before we get into the hoop tunnel. 3 broccoli that came outside. I don't know. Lower leaves have all gone yellow. Upper parts have still got a little bit of green, but I don't think they're going to make it. I think they're going to do like the ones I had last year and just be like, nope, we're not doing it. Having said that, like I said, we're getting ready to go inside. See how this guy's doing. I'm going to try to do this quick. Come in and close the door behind me. Yes, because it is warmer in here than it is outside. It's crazy. I got a hat on and my hoodie, and it is much warmer in here than it is outside. And I am so glad I came to look. The broccoli's in here still doing fine. These strawberry spinaches are still doing fine, you know, on my little mounds. And on most of them, if you look, you got some of the lighter green leaves from where they were inside under the light, and then there's all these little baby ones, dark ones coming up. So it looks like they were quite ready to come outside and just get into some regular soil. And then from there, this over here, all of these were the baby lettuces. Now some of that you got to look through the turns. Isn't that cute? See all my baby lettuces? Aren't those cute? And then the last two over here were my little chismas, the mustard seeds. Yeah, so it looks like they germinated, which is awesome. And then same thing over on this side. These over here are orchas. You know, that are coming up, which is awesome. I don't see parsnips up yet, but the carrots, which is fine. It takes them a little longer. Those are radishes. Isn't that awesome? Step over a little farther. And these are turnips. You know, coming up. So them little green specks. Which is just awesome. So having said that, whew, we're gonna go down to 27-ish tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my extra rolls of plastic and go ahead and do that secondary layer. I do want to give them a good watering. But the ground still looks moist. Because we did have rain last night, and it will outside kind of soak underground. But none of these roots are long enough to maybe hit that soil, so I want to go ahead and give them a watering. You know, just a light water. And like I said, I want to go ahead and put my second layer of plastic on. If tomorrow is warm, I will take that second layer off. By Friday, they're talking snow again. So I will end up doing another video putting the second layer of plastic back on. Just because now they're babies. They're just little sprouts. And they're too young and too tender to, you know, truly go through an excessively cold freeze. Now, it's not cold in here right now. It's not warm. It's not as warm as the house is with the fireplace going. But I could take the hoodie off and be okay out here because I got a long sleeve shirt on underneath it. Does that make sense? It's comfortable. It's not crazy warm. So anyway, let me get to putting the other plastic on. Maybe I'll show you a picture. I showed you basically what it was going to look like. We're just going to have another row of plastic here. I got some wood pieces to hold up where I didn't have enough little pieces of fencing. Just to hold the plastic in place. It's not windy in here. You know, the wind's not going to blow it off. All right. Don't those radishes look awesome? Talk to you in a few. All right, plastic's down, kind of end to end. And you can see that it's not stapled down, it's laid across the top, so it just kind of folds in between the wire and the bricks on one side. Same thing in between the wire and the bricks on the other side. But it's not stapled down. Again, that's what the hoop tunnel does. This is just to give it so when the ground releases its heat, makes sense? It will be able to heat up that 8 inches to a foot because it's closer to 2 feet down there where the broccoli is. But the ground will keep that warmer than in the hoop tunnel. The water will keep in the hoop tunnel warmer than the actual outside air. So it's it's like that, having that extra blanket in the wintertime. One blanket is great, a sheet in the summertime, a blanket in the winter, sometimes it's a blanket and a quilt, So, all right. That's all I'm doing with it tonight. I will check on it tomorrow. Hi, Miss Panda Bear. You inspecting? Supervisor's here. Everybody be on your best behavior. She's checking it out. Is it okay? Is it all good? She likes it. We're on our way out. Y'all have an awesome day. I will check on it again tomorrow. We're supposed to get up in the 50s tomorrow. Again, 3-4 days from now, we're supposed to have snow, so I will probably uncover it for 2 days, leave the plastic in here, and then cover it back again, and in 2 days, I will go ahead and make sure that these buckets are full. This one's almost, half empty. The rest of them are still relatively full, but I will fill all of them back up with water, because for the water to release its heat and fill the hoop tunnel appropriately, it's a matter of volume. A dog bowl's worth of water isn't going to do anything. So, all right. But since they're all a little empty, you might see me moving them over to that side, not over here. So I have a straight walkway. But we'll see. Talk to y'all later. I'm going to tell you, my elderberry just doesn't care. There's sprouts up every single stem off of all 4 of them. And you can tell where they're looking a little rough. Focus, there you go. Because they've been exposed to the freezing weather, and they're like, screw it, we'll make new babies. But all of them, all 4 of my elderberries are just like, yeah, whatever, we're sprouting. Every single branch, just kind of follow it up. There's one, there's some. Focus, there we go. There's some more. Focus, yeah. So elderberries just don't care. They're like, screw it, spring is here. All right, walking on. Just a quick flower update. Hyacinths, they're coming. They're not up yet. Tulips have not put any buds on. It looks like that one might have a bud, but it's not up yet. Hi, Miss Panda. Hi, girlfriend. Are you checking flowers with Mama? I know. Those are my other daffodils. Let's zoom in here. Those actually have white petals with an orange middle, and they bloom just a couple days later than my yellow ones. Sorry, I know I make you dizzy when I do that, but the yellow ones here and down the hill, they're in full bloom, doing what they do. So the reason why I came down is I told you I had purple grape hyacinths, they're little mini ones, and I couldn't see them up the other day. Oh, give me that, Panda Bears! And there they are. That's just one little patch of them. There are several. There's another patch there. There's another patch coming down that way down the hill. So they're all starting to come up, which is awesome. My hillside will be in awesome bloom. And then the last thing, at least as far as the bulbs go, my early spring bulbs. You better give me that. Hannah's got one of her toys. I'd also commented that my crocus hadn't come up yet. And there they are. They're gonna look beautiful tomorrow. A little bit of sunlight, they're gonna burst right open. Aren't they pretty? And then having said that, my daylilies have also started to sprout up. My little daylilies are up and out of the ground. So, ground temperature wise, the ground is warm. The snow that we have on Friday might not even stick to the ground. It might create a muddy mess, not necessarily a snow mess or an ice mess, because the ground's warm. All right, I'm I'm gonna play with Panda for a minute. Yeah, all the daylilies are up. I'll have them about a quarter inch out of the ground. Can't miss them. Just hanging out going, hey, we're coming. So, I said that a couple of videos ago. If you haven't done it yet, feed your bulbs. You know, now is the time. They're doing that little growth. It's like having a granola bar first thing in the morning. A little bit of energy. So, now's the time. All right, there's Panda's toy. There's Miss Panda. She's like, play with me, Mom. I'm gonna go play with my dog. Talk to you in a few.